G'day guys, welcome back. I am going to play with the 3D flower effect. Just practicing with the new resin, Platinum Ultra Clear. I'm going to put my little sequin flower in there that I got from eBay. eBay store is thatfinishingtouch.com.au. Now this is getting really hot. It's been sitting for half an hour. I just took its little temperature and it was up to 55 degrees and climbing. Not sure how hot it gets when it actually starts working, but I thought I will just test it to see. Now that 20 grams in there, that's going to be for my white. And the rest of it I'm going to pour in there. So it's not, you know, an exact temperature. Actually, let's go 30. Let's see if I can get 30. Because the temperature's still rising. Feel the temperature rising. All right, that's 30. Okay, 30 grams. Now I'm going to add, did you move? It's pretty thick. I've left the resin pretty thick to see if I can get a better 3D effect from having it a little bit thicker. We shall see. There's a bubble stuck under there. Come out, come out. Wherever you are. Okay, so 30 grams in there. We'll do our usual Castin Craft, and I'm going to do 5 drops. Don't need that. 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put 2 drops of the white Pinata alcohol ink in there. Don't know if you need to shake it, but I'm shaking it anyway. 2 drops. One day I'll have to do one without the alcohol and actually see what happens, see if it's any different. Now, as you saw, I left my resin sitting in the cup, so it did heat up faster. We're on 32 minutes. And I thought what I'd do today is use my little stick to get some petals happening. Rather than piping blooms, I thought I'll do circles and then pull the stick through them. I've done that before, and I think I just pulled the stick from the outside in, but this time I'm going to go outside in, inside out, outside in, inside out, to see if we can get like a different effect. I don't even know if it's going to work or not. I don't know if I should let my resin sit a bit longer. But look, it's getting warm, so I'm going to just go with it. Just comes down to experimenting, really. And if it works, then I'll do a top coat with some blue, which is sitting over there to my left. I don't think I need all of that. Is it getting hot? I should take its little temperature again and see what it is sitting in there. 45, 46, 47, this is Celsius, 49, 50. Might have cooled down a bit because I tipped it into the coaster, so it looks as if it's sitting at 50.2. Yep. All right, so 50.2. It'll just be interesting to see if it works, and then I'll have a benchmark to compare it to. You know. I am tempted to push it a little bit longer, but no, it's coming up to. It's almost 35 minutes now. So I'm going to do a whole about Let's make sure that doesn't tip out the other end. I did that once. I did that and it all ran out from the back. About 4 millimeters. About that. Now let's see, it drops gently. Hopefully it's thick enough. Alrighty, let's try this. Now I'm just going to do some circles. Whoops. I won't stop and start and stop and start, because that's when you get your blobs. If you stop and start, try and keep even pressure on your little bag, so that you're not like overstretching if you're pulling it too far. And get another one round there. Round we go. Okay. And a little drip. Don't really want a little drip there. Okay, I'll just use that to pull through. Actually, I might continue it. I've got a little bit left. Let's do a little bit more through there. Okay, so I've got a little bit left. Now I'm going to use my little, I better not use the pointy end, shall I? So we'll go in. Actually, I'm not even touching the base. In, 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 and then, actually I'll do another one. In, in, in. Oh, I was going to do every second one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Now I'm just going to go out with each of these. Oh, it's looking pretty. Hope it works. Make a little pretty pattern. Just touching the coaster there at the end. Oh, that looks really pretty. Okay, now heat gun on low. My heat torch on low. It's going to go around. Just going to push it very gently, just a little bit. I don't want, that's enough. I always overheat. I do. Hot-blooded woman. I don't overheat personally, but I always overheat it and then it sinks. Well, I think it sinks. Look, I'm still so new to this. You know, I do something and it works and I go, oh yeah, that worked. And then I try it again, you know, a couple of days later and nope, it doesn't work. So that was 35 minutes and it was 50 degrees, my resin anyway. Oh my gosh. Please work, please work, please work. Like I did, oops, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck. I do more failures. I'll show you my failures. Blobby, blobby. I do more failures than I do good ones, but look, I'm trying to work it out so that, I'm going to put these, here will do. Yeah, I'm trying to work it out so that I can get the same results every time. That's why I'm timing, I'm measuring. All right, let me take you down for a little close up. It is closing up, thank the pouring lords, the resin gods. It's closing up on the outside, like around the outer edge. I think it closes up first from around the edge there. It's got further to go. But then when it gets to the middle, hopefully it will. Look, I don't mind, personally, I don't mind if we leave a little bit of like clear resin in the middle there, because then when I put my, where is it, my glitter on, you'll actually be able to see it peeking through, whereas if it closes up totally, you won't see it. So I actually don't mind if it doesn't close up all the way, but it seems to be working. Seems to be working. I'm going to go and write down all that I just did. Right, I'll come back. I'll just come back in, I don't know, probably 3 hours, and if it's worked, I won't really know. I will do the blue top coat. Okay. All right. See you then. Yay! back. Oh my gosh, I've had such a busy day today. It's 6:15 in the evening now. I did the coaster pour that didn't work. That one. I did an acrylic pour. I've made 2 lots of molds, so that's 10 molds, silicone molds. I've made slow cooked beef cheek massaman beef curry. That's done, and like I said, it's 6:15, so I'll do this and then I can go and have some of my curry and sit down for the rest of the night. It was really funny actually. I was chopping up the meat in my kitchen, on the kitchen, near the kitchen bench there, and there's a window in front of the bench and it looks out onto my deck, and the little butcher bird, he was sitting there. You know how I feed the birds? Little butcher bird, he came and sat right about this far away from me and just looking at me cutting up the meat. It was so cute. So I had to go and give him some little pieces. Right, ice blue, pixie dust. Let's just do a little bit, just so it's not too transparent. Let's just try that little bit. Actually, I might as well use that stick. And then we'll put some of this chunky glitter in. Oh, no, super chunky glitter by Doris. So it's like a turquoise or aqua and silver together. So chuck some of that in. Now I've got, see, I always make up too much. Anyway, I made up 30 grams of part A and 15 grams of part B of the resin, same resin. I guess I can get away with it not being too much chunkiness of the, well, not using too much of the glitter if I put a little bit more colour in. See, I can't even see that colour. Let's do a little bit more. Now this, look at this. It has closed up beautifully. I'm going to have to do that now because my stick's already in. Actually, it's a decent amount there, isn't there? Let's do that. Yeah, so it looks as if it's closed up. I can't see any blobby bits, but then I can't see through it, obviously, and I'm not one to peek on the other side, so I prefer the surprise. Although in saying that, I did find out what sex my 3 children were before they were born, because I couldn't wait and I wanted to get organised and plan, paint rooms and buy clothes and all that. But I am waiting to look at the back till tomorrow. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. Look at the little shimmer of the pale blue in there. Yummy. Now, this is probably going to be too much. I'm going to have to get my pen mould out again and do a pen. How much have I got there? It's not much. Anyway, we'll put some on, and then if I've got some left, I'll just pour it into my pen mould because I don't want to waste it, hey? Right, here we go. And hopefully it's a nice match to, you know, to this. It'll be similar anyway. Might not be exact. I should watch what I'm doing. I'm making a mess. All right, pour a little bit on. Make sure that it's going to spread. You don't want to pour too much on and it overflows before you know it. So just start with a little bit. Push it out towards the edges. And that looks done. So there's a tiny bit left. I wonder if that's enough for a pen mould. I'll have a little look. Doesn't that look pretty? Woohoo! Oh God, me and my torch. It's in the other room again because I was making the silicone molds and I have to torch them. Anyway, I'll go and get it. I don't need to bring you in for a close-up. I may do my pen. Do you want to see me do another pen? I'll go and get organised. Hang on. Stay with me if you want to. Otherwise, come back later for the demoulding. Okay, I decided to go into the pen. Look what I've got. I've got my little keychain bag tag mould. I should get another one of these torches so I can have one in the other room for making silicone moulds and one in this room for resining. Alright, I've just filled him up. He's pretty, he's full, he's going mad, that little torch. Alright, I'm just wiping my stick off. Now, I haven't really cleaned it since I used it last. Now, the only thing that I think would look nice blue would be the little seahorse. And this is what I'm saying to you, like you don't have to mix up a lot of resin like I did the other day and I made up all of these at once. You can just use it as your, as your leftover mold. So that way you're not wasting anything, hey? All right, so I've got a little bit there. Let's just pour it in. Do it slowly so we don't break the banks. Push that down. Whoops, I'm dripping. Push it down gently. I find it easier just to actually let it drip off the stick into those little areas, that there's not much room. I'm going to do another one of these molds. Like I said to you in the video the other day, I don't know if you watched me do the keychains, but I said to you I'm going to do another mold, and I'm going to do a few little changes. I'm going to make the little nibs a bit further in because it's too difficult to get like in there. So I'm going to push them forward a bit. Yeah, there's a few little changes that I want to make. And once I perfect it, then it will be available to purchase. Not just yet. I'm still working on it. I don't want to sell it if it's not perfect, It's a bit tricky getting in there with the chunky glitter. I didn't actually use all my resin. Look at that, I've still got a little bit left. Put a bit more in. All right, I think that will do. Give him a little bit of glitter on his tail there. Perfect. Just take a tiny bit out. Don't want it overflowing. And there we go. So each time I do, there's not much left. There's hardly anything. Not enough to do anything else with, but we've got a cute little seahorse. Give him a quick torch. Don't torch too much. You don't want to burn your mold. Right, that's me done. I'm going to go and have some dinner. Are we going to cover? Oh, we're not going to cover. Look at that. Oh, well. I'll put that there. And move those. I've got another lid. Actually, these are drawers. Got another one. Here we go. I'll move everything out of the way. Cover it over. All right. I'll see you in the morning. And we can demold both of these. All right. See you then. Good morning. Good morning. It's a very exciting day. Now, as I said earlier, I did not peek. I've been really good all night. Look at the sparkle. Love it. Right, let's just get to this. And hope that it works and I get that 3D look. And there's not too many blobs. If it works, I'm going to paint the edges with my deco colour. Why aren't you focusing? There we go. Deco Colour Premium in the silver is what I'm going to use. So if it works, put that there. There we go, back on autofocus. When I'm doing close-ups like this, I've got to put it on autofocus, and when I'm just doing normal videos, it's just on normal focus. Right. It's out. I want to look, but I don't because I don't want to be disappointed. Do you get that, do you get that feeling when you don't want to be disappointed, but you have to look anyway? Now, it does look a lot more blue through my screen than it does in reality. It's more of an aqua colour. Again, my camera can't show blues. I think it's all cameras. Right, without further ado, please work, please work, please work. 1, 2. Oh, look at that. There's something going on under there. Something going on under there. Do you want to see? No, you don't. 3. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, wow, you guys. Wasn't expecting that. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, wow. I haven't got enough wows. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Oh my gosh. How did that happen? How did that even happen? So this is where I pulled the sticks through. Oh, I pulled it through. What did I do? Outside in, and then the middle one I went inside out. Look at that. I don't know what to say. How in the world did that happen? I bet you I can't do that again. Love it. Love the blue around the outside. It's tiny little bits of blue poking through here. Little tiny bits. I haven't got much negative space, I guess. Oh my gosh. OMG. Wow. Right. Stay right there. I just went to get a little container that I can pop this on when I'm finished doing the edges. So here we go. Oh my gosh. So exciting. So exciting. So exciting. I can't believe it worked. All my fails. Oh my gosh. And oh, this new resin. Love it. Right. Let's just do this real quick. I don't know that I'll do the whole thing, but it's pretty thick actually. Now, and I'm not going to go and sand the edges or anything. I could, and there's a few little bubbles and things, but why are we going off focus again? But I'm not going to. So that little hole there, it was when my silicone stuck to the resin on a previous project. You get that with those cheap silicone molds, don't you? So I'll do that all the way around, but for now I just want to see what it looks like, you know, on the tip there, the very edge. I'll go back to autofocus. There we go. So I'm just going to, with my pen, I can, whoops, it's slipping off. Slipping off. All the way around. Like so. Turn it. I can't believe it worked, you guys. Wow. Now I wrote down what I did. See, every resin's different, isn't it? I just thought, yeah, you know, you can do blooms with any resin. You just have to wait till it starts thickening up, you know, setting a little bit, and it'll work. But, I mean, and it does. But some resins, you get a different effect. Some are much more 3D, some are more flat. So there we go. That just finishes it off. And I'll go around and do the rest of it later, but I just wanted to see what it looked like with that little silver edge there. Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot believe it. You guys need to do this. You need to try this. This is just amazing. Look at all the layers. And all I did was rings. And I've got all these different layers. Seriously looks like a flower. All right, I'm going to go and have my coffee. I haven't even had my coffee yet. I was too excited to come in. Yay! All right. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to be doing more of these. And hopefully they'll work. All right, I'll set it up outside. I'll take a photo. I'll see you for the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you all. Bye.